No.
Quit. Quit. Oh my God, stop.
Guys, enough!
Quit.
For Karma. Hey, what up, dog mom? Hasn't gotten worse, so I mean, there's that, right?
Oh my God, dude, I swear to fucking God.
Hey, Ashley. What up, baby? Hey, Sheba.
There is nothing out there.
Karma, stop.
You are literally driving me up a fucking wall right now.
There's been a lot going on here, too. It's been a lot. What up, Night? No, it's been a shit show. I'm in school. I was in class this morning, and Tina called the cops and sent them to my house, claiming my dogs were being unalived one by one and their nails were so long they couldn't walk.
TikTok's getting banned again June 15th, 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah, in the middle of my fucking 4-hour Zoom class, I'm 3 hours into my class, and I hear knock, 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 knock on the side of the fucking trailer. So, I mute myself, I run out fucking side, and I'm like, can I fucking help you? So I told them, what the situation was, and she's like, well, just for argument's sake, do you mind bringing them out? And I'm going to be honest with you, I have no issue with it as long as the officer coming up is respectful. And Devin knows that. So he grabbed his camera, and I said, all right, open the door and bring them out, babe. He let the main pack out first. They all tried to eat the cop. She laughed about it and was a really good sport about it. Obviously she has dogs or was raised around them because she didn't even blink an eye. And then, so, we went, and I brought Lexi out, and I told her I wasn't going to bring Doobie and Artie out because, to be honest, with as riled up as the dogs were, bringing them through the trailer was a bad idea, and they were old, and I didn't want to wake them up. Nope, I'm holding on to the video. And then, so, Devin goes back inside. I kind of explained the situation to her. She said, well, they look fine to me, and I grasp your situation about not having a car right now, so. And I explained that the kids have fucking appointments when we move up to Pueblo. And that I was waiting to get into a little bit more accessible area for people without a car. And she said, nope, I completely understand, and then they left. But then I was shaking so fucking bad, I had to go in and wait for a moment to interrupt my professor and apologize, but ask to be excused from class. Luckily, my professor and the whole class is aware that TikTok is a second income for me. So she was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just need to deal with my dogs. And she was like, there is a Petco where I'm moving. I would never trust Petco to groom my dogs.
No. You know how many fucking people have fucking got reports against
I actually have to take, the two that have to go can't go to a groomer. They have to go to a vet because they must be sedated.
You can't just go to a Petco and be like, here's my dog, I need my dog trimmed. No.
Their vet, I haven't tried their vet, but actually we have a mobile vet.
We have
hopefully.
A mobile vet that's going to be up there where we're going to be at. And as soon as we
Oh, you're talking about their actual... Oh, for their shots? That's actually a good idea. So, some of the Petcos have an actual vet office in it that do all the rabies shots and things like that. No, you're not trusting them?
No, fuck no. Anything to do with Petco or PetSmart, no. No. Hell to the no. You got me so fucked up and so
Devin doesn't trust them. Honestly.
Hell no.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I just don't trust them either. I'm going to be honest. Giant corporations like that, I have a huge issue trusting. I'm a local vet kind of girl. Always have been.
There's several people that have done that and then dropped their dogs off, came pick up their dogs, and their dogs are not acting the exact same. Like they got fucking tortured and motherfucking beat.
Yeah, no, I'd kill a motherfucker over my dog, so I probably won't do that.
Hell to no.
But we've got a local vet that does home care.
Any type of vet is going to be.
That's who I'm going to be honest with you, Too High. That's my preferred vet right there. She scratched that. Ain't nobody talking about dropping my dog off anywhere. I will stand right there while you inject them with their shot so I can watch every fucking thing you do. That's what you talk about, Scratch. Sarah said the same thing at her Petco. They don't drop them off. They will stand there with them or see them through the window the entire time. Hey, Kendra. I love that, Meg. That's amazing. We're discussing the fact that Tina sent the cops to my house in the middle of my 4-hour Zoom class. Oh, okay. So, for the vet, not the groomer, baby? Mm-hmm. They take you and your animal straight back through this little screen portion, and you're with your dog the entire time of the vet appointment. That's actually tight. I didn't know that. I'm not dropping my dog off anywhere. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. We talked with them. She's trying to find schedule. Because she claimed my dog's nails were grown back into their pads so bad they couldn't walk. They were all being unalived one by one in my house. That they were being beaten and abused. Knowing I was in the middle of a 4-hour class. Look what we got sent today from our wife. Aren't they pretty?
That's why I wasn't gonna grab one. No.
I don't know how she gets away with it. Honestly, Ashley, I don't fucking know.
It's because cops are too damn lazy
To file the reports.
To connect with each other, police officer to police officer across state lines. And they don't want to
Go get
through
ours.
with
They're
it.
taking theirs out right now.
What?
Go get them.
Go get who?
Doobie and Bear, and then maybe you'll be alright if she stays over there with her. As long as she stays on that side of the trailer with her, she should be fine. My wife,
Artemis. Come on.
mine and Devin's amazing, beautiful, and a sexy, intelligent wife.
Come on. Hurry.
And she also made sure her step puppies were taken care of.
Excuse me.
Doobie doo! Go.
Come on, my old,
Artemis, let's go.
come on, my old lady. Go girls.
Go, girls, both of you. That was a very good girls, Bell Bell. Yeah, my wife sent them. Our amazing, beautiful wife who loves us very much, unlike Tina's husband who only likes getting shit on. Let's just be real.
There is something special about her.
Absolutely is.
I never thought,
Right.
you know, I mean, we could be lucky enough.
But we are extremely lucky.
And she's no trolls. She's not just here for me, and she's just not here for fucking Beth. Beth is not, and her are not just gonna fucking kick it. We already had this fucking conversation.
Trolls, that's what you don't know is open and honest communication in your relationships save a whole lot of trouble.
Especially from fucking misunderstanding or fucking, you know what I mean? It's all about communication.
The wife is hella hot. The wife is fucking fire, Jasmine. Oh my fucking god.
She's taller than both of us, though. That's
She is. She's taller than both of us, and her titties are bigger than my head. Her tiggies. Her tiggies are bigger than my head.
But wouldn't that mean that she would be having the same size titties as you do?
She got bigger titties than me.
Really?
I think her titties are bigger than mine. For all of the older, beautiful ladies in my group that are not comfortable with this conversation, it's okay to exit. I love you guys still. Do I have more blunt wraps?
You had the ones that you had, and then one more package.
Grab me the one more package, because there was only one in that one. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you, honey? So, you did miss a lot. About a little under 2 months ago, Devin and I met an amazing woman named Rachel. And recently we have admitted that we are in a polyamorous relationship with Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. I'm done now. Ashley said, well, shit, all right. I love you, Ashley. I love how accepting my friends are. They're like, oh, well, good for you. We're getting ready to move. We beat Nemi in eviction court, so we have until the 20th of this month, and nothing's on our record. We don't owe her any money. Basically, they found that if we sued her, we would get much more, and so mediation told her that this was the best option. So we're getting ready to move into a 3-bedroom house in the next week. So, and my wife, our wife, when I say my wife, I mean that in the possession of mine and Devin's wife, just so the trolls get that. And we've had that discussion as well. Have we not? Our wife will be up here as soon as her lease is up on her house, not apartment, Destiny.
A house. You can fucking rent that and lease out a house. You know that, right, people?
It's not an apartment. But even if it was, there ain't fucking nothing wrong with living in an apartment, and you bitches are weird.
Because I know a lot of apartments that are more expensive than just a regular mortgage. And a lot bigger than a fucking house is.
I know some apartments in downtown Denver that'll break your bank, Bo. And your motherfucking tear ducts.
$4,000, $5,000 a month for a fucking 3-bedroom fucking 16 floor fucking
a 3-bedroom house at that by herself. That's my baby. And no, Tina, it's not a fucking joke. It's not a prank somebody's playing on us. She's not disabled or in a... Yeah, Tina tried to say she was... Yeah, she is. Exactly, Melanie. I just don't understand why they make an apartment sound like an insult. Scratch said there's studios that double the price of my mortgage. Yep.
I'm telling you. And I can show you downtown right across the street from motherfucking...
16th Street Mall?
Motherfucking Coolers Field. Fucking
oh, yeah.
Field. 16 floors, motherfucking $4,500 for a fucking 1-bedroom, but it takes the whole fucking floor.
I love that.
I mean, literally, the fucking bedroom is a fucking living room.
And no, Tina, Rachel is no one who ever sat with you or anyone else on the internet.
Nobody. None of them. None of them. So no, Tina, no.
No, she's not on federal benefits of any kind.
No.
Yes, she makes more money than Doug does. Well, if Doug would stop spending it on whatever that girl's name is that he's fucking. Rebecca.
Becca or Becky. Or
yeah, right?
Something on those lines.
That is true, baby.
God damn, babe. I didn't know that.
2100, yeah.
I did not know that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's it. She don't know none of y'all. She knows me, and that's it. She knows me and Devin, and that's it. She don't know none of y'all weird people.
She doesn't come from nobody. No.
Oh, it is going to buy everybody dogs, but it's also going to that whore chick that he was fucking behind Tina's back.
Yeah, Rachel or Rebecca.
Rebecca, I think her name was.
So, started with an R. Something. Rebecca. I think it was Rebecca.
Yeah, I think it was Rebecca.
She said, "Do you want me to fucking send you the videos of fucking me and Doug fucking? Is that how ignorant you truly are, dumb?" Yeah.
I still can't get over that. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play it right now on Karen's page. That shit was fucking hilarious. Right, Shaq? You missed your opportunity. Oh, and by the way, Melissa, Coco says hi. Just wanted to point that out. What are you looking for, baby?
I'm looking for TT. And I set TT down somewhere a minute ago. And now I don't remember what I set down. Because I filled her up with water.
Is she outside? she in the bathroom?
What did I do? I don't know what the fuck. The fuck?
It's not over here. Hey, jellyfish.
What the fuck? I'm losing my mind. I am straight losing my mind right now. Thank you, baby.
You almost broke my TT.
Sorry. Do you need that dead stare for it? The fuck? Wash it out, rinse it out. It should be hard to rinse, but I just want to double make sure. I'm just surprised how fucking ignorant these fucking trolls truly are. Oh yeah, and by the way, how many of you guys, there's 34 of you guys in here. I want to ask something. Didn't Aaron and Melissa keep on repeating themselves, stating that it wasn't them that stalked us in fucking Virginia, right? They didn't come, they supposedly didn't fucking follow us to the campground, they didn't do nothing like that. This is how ignorant fucking Melissa is. So you never went to Virginia and stalked us in real life, Aaron and Melissa, but you sat there and said this is the first video that went viral in 2022.
3 fucking years ago.
So check it out. It was you guys that did that. You guys did stalk us, and you guys still didn't have the fucking actual balls to actually jump out of your car and confront us. So Aaron, stop acting like you're Mr. fucking badass and fucking shh. Sit down, little boy.
Right. That part.
So thanks for admitting once again.
Exactly. Oh, and somebody find the shit Brittany did about coming to Lake Meredith. I want to show them the fucking shit. Hold on.
What? It's on hers. She still hasn't posted. You'll have to go down. There should be 2 videos. Should be one that she's showing up here in the very front of the fucking place, and then there should be another one that's right after that one that shows her trip here, and then our pictures of our trailer.
There's the... So, Brittany, you want to explain to me how you had legitimate reason to do this right here?
chopped that video. Just an FYI. She took that video and then went all the way back and followed our trailer all the way back. And then you can tell in a couple of her older videos, you can see in the back that she was at the lake that we were at.
Ordway, Colorado. On your way into this beautiful reservoir, you will find the feedlots, which I'm sure you can imagine smell lovely. Yeah, this is definitely a grand smell we got going on here, y'all. Beth and Devin just passed me, but here we've got some junkyards on the right.
So there you're admitting you knew I wasn't even there.
And just past the feedlots and the reservoir, and the junkyards, you'll find the reservoir. You'd almost think that since they invited me, they would have been watching out for me. I don't know, I've been out here for a while. I've been out in the car, walking around, taking pictures, taking video. But here, watch this. Okay, we pull into the reservoir. And we go left. And anyone know what that is off in the distance over here? I'll bet you could guess. It is about 5 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Wednesday. Just got home from my field trip. I will be live in about 1 hour. So 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Here's a little prettier part of Colorado for y'all. It is about 5 o'clock. I just wanted to clear up some confusion that there seems to be on a couple things, primarily on the part of Beth and Devin. I know that they like to go live and ask for money for what they call gardening supplies. The rest of the world knows it as cannabis. Those of us who live in reality know it as cannabis. And let's talk about the legality of this. The fact that Colorado did make it legal here in the state does not mean that Colorado made it a free-for-all. Colorado, in fact, prohibits the use. Miss Beth would like me to understand two things. First one being, I can come for her, but not for her dogs. The second one being, she is not within the city limits, so apparently she thinks that rules don't apply to her. Let's talk about that, Beth. Beth, you are absolutely correct. You live in a 30-foot, well, you're kind of correct. You live in a 30-foot trailer as a transient in a Colorado State Park. But there are rules and regulations that go along with that, my dear. First things first, no, your dogs cannot run free and live their best life around the lake or whatever it is you said. As in a Colorado State Park, your dog must be on a leash.
But
And
half
for
you
those who
white
are
people
being
don't
asked
do
to
it.
donate to said transient lifestyle, it is actually free to live in this specific state park. And no, there's no electric being paid for it either. As you can see from both sides of the trailer, there is no way to actually hook up to electric at this park. Now that's the subject at hand. Additionally, since you don't have a place to call home, you actually are transient, which means that you, my dear, have to abide by the laws and regulations of whatever area you're laying your head down now. To include anything that has to do with your pets. And as it turns out, the state of Colorado absolutely requires that dogs are vaccinated against rabies. I sure hope all those rabies vaccinations are up to date, Beth. Additionally, both dogs and cats must be registered. Registering said animal you have to in fact provide for vaccination as well. And a picture.
Now I want y'all to realize this was posted 9/19 of 24. 9/19 of 24, you tried to post some shit, Brittany. How'd that go? And then, hold on, I want y'all to hear this too. Where's the speaker? Y'all listen to this shit. This bitch. So you've been at this for months, Brittany.
Forming an unhealthy obsession with someone from the internet, specifically referring to Lisa Richard and English. Some of y'all are jumping in my inbox telling I made a video talking about forming an unhealthy obsession with someone from... I got some of you pressed, so let's clear a couple things up real quick. Yesterday I made a video talking about forming an unhealthy obsession with someone from the internet, specifically referring to Lisa Richard and English. Some of y'all are jumping in my inbox telling me how English that was there for other reasons, it had nothing to do with Lisa, she just was checking it out since she was there, yada yada. So I went ahead and did some looking. Let me tell you what I found.
TikTok shop, I'm about to drop a video on it, Ashley, on my main.
For Lisa Richard. Supposedly to turn in some sort of evidence to the agencies that have initials. This is just my opinion, but my opinion is that the agencies that have initials are in fact not investigating Lisa Richard. Let's say for a minute they are, though. There would be absolutely no reason that they would be required to travel to Pittsburgh to submit any sort of evidence they have, as we live in a very digital world, and the United States Postal Service does, in fact, still run. None of that is even my issue with this situation, though. My issue with this situation is going to Lisa's parents' old house and touring it, going to Don's house to talk to him, going to the places that Lisa frequents to, I guess, look for her. I'm not really sure what their intention was there. If you are in fact working with the agencies that have initials, there would be no reason for you to do any of these things other than you have become obsessed with the situation. What really got me was the tour of the house when they're walking through. This is the bathroom Lisa smoked crack in. This was RJ's bedroom. This was Lisa's bedroom. That's not... Lisa is not an idol. Lisa is not someone to look up to. She is not someone to idolize. That gave off very weird and very obsessive energy. And some of you asked me in the comments, didn't you travel to Beth and Devon? Yes, I did. I traveled within my state. I never honestly actually really had to go out of my way very far, maybe 15, 20 minutes out of my way, but that doesn't matter. I couldn't...
Crowley, hold on, pause this.
Pause that.
Hold on, watch this, guys.
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs.
Hold on.
Colorado Springs to Lake Meredith.
Lake Meredith is 5 hours, 30 minutes from Colorado Springs by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
Can somebody tell me how far that says she went from her house to Lake Meredith? Oh, that's Lake Meredith, Texas. Hold on. That's my bad. Okay, so that's how far? No, that was to Texas. That was on me. I had to look at that again. So more than 15, 20 minutes out of your way.
That looks like an hour and a half.
That looks like 100 fucking miles out of your way.
That you have.
Okay, now wait. Here's Trinidad. Colorado Springs to Trinidad, Colorado. Another 2 fucking hours, Brittany.
So you went 15-20 minutes out your way, so that's a lie.
A 4-hour round trip to
So
fucking take some pictures, boom.
So you're lying.
I got some of your press, so let's clear a couple. I got some of your press. So
Give me a minute
If I
because
don't
I have
text first, we
to.
don't talk.
Because I was in the video when I went out, it fucks it up.
there's. I got some of your press, so let's clear a couple things up. Idol. Lisa is not someone to look up to. She is not someone to idolize. That gave off very weird and very obsessive energy. And some of you asked me in the comments, didn't you travel to Beth and Devon? Well, yes, I did. I traveled within my state. I never honestly actually really had to go out of my way very far, maybe 15, 20 minutes out of my way, but that doesn't matter. I could have traveled